Hello guys, and welcome to GRL's GP1. The round 2. They are here at Bahrain today. Potentially, well, shouldn't be raining, so it should be a dry session for everybody involved. And yeah, let's hope it can be a clean race. It's been a good bunch of races over the weekend so far, so it would be nice to see GP1 perform as well. There are 14 drivers today. Zebex and Apex. No, sorry, Zebex is on his own in the Mercedes. And you have Phil and Professor Rage together. The Max is on his own. Johan and Cesaro are racing today. Johnny Bravo is with his teammate Fresh LP. Bacon Yum's on his own. Yar Wiggles in the Force India. Urban Unicorn in that Renault. And UK one and only in the almighty Ferrari. Schumacher is first out and he's setting a lap on the medium tyre. See what people can do. On board with him now as he comes through the S's. One of the veterans of the league, his IRL Schumacher, come close to winning it in season 1. As he got the car performance to challenge it in season 3, he was a bit off the ball in 2. Got involved in quite a few incidents, so it was a bit of a bad season for him. But other than that, he's been performing quite well. He's got the Haas behind him of Professor Rage. At the minute, there's only 6 cars, that are still in the pits. Presume it's going to be everyone's going to come out bombard laps with these slower compounder tyres and see what everyone else sets before they carry on. Professor Rage starts backing off from Schumacher. We'll go on board with him as he comes around the final corner. There's a yellow flag somewhere. Someone's crashed or gone off. As it ticks over from 13 minutes. Schumacher is starting as TRL Williams joins. That is driver number 15. There's contender. Into the first corner, very, very smooth there from Schumacher. And the back straight. Oh, no, it's not a back straight, this is a more straight where. Oh, runs it a bit wide there, he might have invalidated, but it looks like he's still put the foot on the throttle. Looks very smooth around the S's. Heavy under braking now. From the Irishman. And he comes to the final. Onto the back straight, DRS wide open as he fires down the back straight there. To the S's where you people find out in the latter races. But, if you touch the curb there, it will spit you out. Like last night's chutney. A bit wide there from Schumacher, but I think he's safe. See what he can set on the medium compound of tyres. Across the line he comes. There. The 128. The F5 as Professor Rage goes faster. Bacon Yum is off the track as Unicorn goes fastest, the winner of the first race of the season. Missed that, but we're on board with Cesaro. Great lap there from Unicorn. Cesaro crosses the line. Goes second fastest, the 127.4 on the soft tyres. Last year's GP2 champion Johnny Bravo sits at 29.8. It must have gone wrong somewhere. Wiggles in the beautiful Force India. Any other guys on the mediums? On to start finish straight now. DRS opens up. Across the line he goes. Must have been valid to 31-1 for him. Board with Johan now, who hasn't set a lap yet. His teammates on the front row at the minute, but just proves off. Just proves the difference between drivers as GP2's pole lap was only a 27 dead, sorry. Proves how much faster these guys are than the GP2 lot. So the second to last corner now comes Johan. See what time he can post. Comes round in that very, very brightly coloured McLaren. Oh, he's pitting. Not happy with his set of tyres. Just manages to slow the car down enough. Ball getting out of the way, presume they're not on fast laps. So Max Palau's down, goes on to start his first flying lap. Wiggles gets past the two. Cars are heading towards the pit. Across the line he goes. He's invalidated this time though. Does it? So 130.4. Very slow lap for him, but Apex is 7 seconds up. Sorry, do apologise. We'll be into the 31s here for Apex unless he nails his final corner. The last guy in the mediums. He jumps into the pit. He's not completing that lap. For the match then, the Dutch driver on the softs. We're looking for a low mid 127s and on these softs. Let's see what he can set. Toro Rosso there of the Bacon Young gets out of the way nicely. See the Force India weaving in the background. Very smooth there from to the max. Comes down the apologise, I don't know any of the corner names. On to the start finish straight now. What's he going to set it? Is it going to be a 127? It's a 128.4. Good lap for him. He's safe at the minute. See what he can do. Wiggles is in. People have come out for the flying laps. Bacon Yum's back in. Fresh LP I think was the first out, so we'll stick on him. I've not seen the GP1 race, but GP2 were two stop around here. Let's see what these guys plan on doing. The one stop is possible, but might be slow. Here comes Owen. How are you today, Owen? Don't join the session just yet, buddy. Let's wait till Q2's over just so it doesn't lag.
Okay, just tell me when.
I will do, buddy.
Just tell me when.
Oh. Got 5, it's just over 6 minutes, buddy.
I thought Horn was supposed to be doing...
No, it was supposed to be discreetly, but he thought it was 9 o'clock, not 8 o'clock, so... Good job he wasn't streaming on his own because he'd missed it. That's fine. People make mistakes. I was going to come on and do it anyway, so... Fresh LP comes around the final couple of corners now. And this long one of 4 long straights here. It's Baku, wrong track, Bahrain.
That's in the next 2 races.
Good race to watch. Over the line comes Fresh LP. What's he going to set? 128.2. Very good lap from him there. On these soft tyres, I think he was on there. Yes, he is on the softs. Zebex is the next to set a lap, I think. On his flyer. Very smooth around there. Lost it just yet. Zebex 127.3. What a lap there from him. And Bravo on the softs is just on the course, but he's going to get himself safe. Down he goes. He does. It's 27.8. Some of these towards the back, I think, are going to have to start performing. Go on. Has he actually managed to get a lap in this time, or has he invalidated this one as well? The RS opens up as he comes down the back straight. Across the line he goes P3, beats his teammate only just, though, 27.4. I think he's very safe with that. Taking Yums on a flyer. Yeah, Wiggles is up on his time on the softs. They're not safe at the minute. Unicorn knows as we get to the last 3 minutes of the session. Urban Unicorn, last week's race winner at Australia, is just carrying on his fine form here. Just under a second above everybody else in the field. I presume everyone else is sandbagging for this next session, so I'd hope so. Otherwise he'd be a bit quicker than everybody else. Yeah, Wiggles is very smooth there through the final couple of corners. Very smooth there. Oh, back end twitches a little bit, but he gets hold of it. The guys that are on the cusp are coming out now to set laps. Comes your Wiggles across the line. What is he going to set? Over he goes. He's just safe with 128 dead. He's going to have to do another lap, I think, with that. Bacon Yum's going to cross the line. What's he going to set? He's 11th. He's not safe either. He's a 28 dead. He's backed up. I don't think he's going to do another lap. Both Williamses are at the back of the grid. That is a plain sight, but we're not unrealistic. Hope they can get out. Both of them on the soft tyres. Pitts goes second fastest with 127.3. Very good lap from him there on the soft tyres. His teammate follow suit to the max. He's now on the verge of going out. I think the cut-off's going to be 127.7. Even Phil and UK don't think so. The max sets a lap. Starts a lap, sorry. Still down the back straight. Colin Bravo's closest to finishing. Cesaro thinks he's safe. I think he is with that time as well. Colin Bravo's backed out. He's backed out. I don't know what's happened with him there. He's backed out though. There are Wiggles. He's going very slowly down the start-finish straight, so I don't know what's happened there. They both think they're safe or not. I don't know. The match is on super, so he should be able to get out comfortably. Oh, slides the back end out there. Well, does not improve, but I think he's safe now anyway. The cars behind him are struggling for pace. The Max is backed out. But has he backed out? No, he hasn't, sorry, just looks slow. Oh! Second Yum, then he crashes into the pit lane there. Fresh LP looks like he's just going to be able to get to set another lap. He's timed that to perfection there. Oh, very wide there from to the max. He's not going to be able to set another lap, or is he? No, he crosses the line. He's not safe. And Fresh LP knocked Yar Wiggles out, who's not going to get out because he's very slow. Two front runners are out. I don't know. Urban's trying to get a faster lap on the softs. He's up. He's up. Schumacher crosses the line. He's not safe. He does not improve. He must have had an off somewhere. Fresh LP knock Yar Wiggles out of this session. We'll see. Johnny Bravo is now safe. So can the other Red Bull get through? The one and only is also flying a lap. Flying a lap, sorry. My English went there. I think he'll be the first to cross the line. Yar Wiggles needs to get off that racing line. These two coming down. Yeah, he gets off. Well done there, Yar Wiggles. Bit wide there from UK. Has he improved? Crosses the line. He does improve. He goes P2. Fresh LP, is he going to be safe? Yes, he is. P5. That knocks Yar Wiggles out. There we have then your the top 10 for the shootout. Yeah, you can join now, Owen.
Okay.
There we go then.
Thank you.
Is who's going to be there for the Q3? Unicorn and UK set their fastest laps on softs, so the supers that we've started on there. Apex is fastest on the softs. D-Mex and Fresh LP had to get laps in at the end there on supers. Johan, Cesaro and Professor Rage make it through on softs. Phil is on supers. Bravo is on softs, and out of the session already is Yar Wiggles on a 127.9 to the max on a 127.9. The Bacon Yum just off the 128s, and IRL Schumacher on the 128.5s.
Okay.
As soon as you're in that, Owen, out of them top 10, Zebex, Phil, Johan, Johnny Bravo, Cesaro, Apex, Professor Rage, Urban Unicorn, UK one and only, and Fresh LP. Who do you think will be tipped for pole here today?
Well, considering at the moment I'm having a little bit of a technical issue because it's saying I'm spectating, but yeah, I'm still on the main lobby menu, so I can't really see everyone's.
Have you click spectate or?
Yeah, literally click spectate, and it's saying spectating, but I can't do anything else. This is fun.
On board with UK one and only now. Let's see what lap time he can set.
There we go. Fine.
As he comes round to get onto his flying lap now. Let's see what UK can do. He's first. Let's see who's second. Phil is second on track.
There we go. No, I'm spectating. Good. I can now see cars, he says. As the pit lane apparently is glitching
What?
out for me.
Yeah, across the line goes UK1 and only to be the first to set the flying lap. I presume everybody's on supers, yes they are. Somebody goes off. Fresh LP currently the only one that's not on track.
I'm having a bit of a problem spectating Johnny Bravo because it seems like my game's having a seizure. So I can't really
Ooh,
spectate him.
UK loses the back end then, but somehow keeps it on the track.
But I can spectate the rest of it. That's good.
Up to the very tight left-hander. Few problems for a couple of drivers as he slides. I don't know if that's a bit of connection or if he's actually sliding it around that corner. GRS wide open now. Caused a lot of controversy now by saying that Ferrari, in my opinion, looks very ugly.
I'm on board with. Oh god, voice. Jesus Christ. Right, I'm on board with it. It's Phil going around into the exit of second sector. On the verge of going down the back straight.
He's second to cross the line, so UK1 and only is going to set the benchmark. What's he going to set? It looks like he's had a very good lap.
Yeah, slowing up in sector
Across the line he
2.
goes. It's a 127.5. Who is next? It's Phil. Across the line he goes. 127.3. Zala. Oh, we missed Unicorn. 127.3 from Unicorn. Zala goes fastest.
Oh, Apex.
127.2.
Apex is
T-Bex
off the
goes
track.
fastest. Who's the first in the 126.9s? Apex is completely off the track there.
Yeah.
Up to the last corner comes
Missed it.
Johan, but it looks like he's off the pace there. Professor Rage 126.8. Fresh LP coming out of the session. Out of the pits now. I'm struggling here.
I literally can't spectate John Bravo because it's
That's fine.
seizure in
I'm
between
on him now.
track and then pits.
If anybody
Some
has any
reason.
questions or predictions for either the league or this race, please message Owen 199966. I think that's like the how many numbers is in your name. And he will
It's my
get
own
him
name, I have to
shooted into
check.
the it's 4 9s and 2 6s, isn't it?
1, 3 9s and 2 6s.
Very weird number, but it's his number, and he owns it. Bravo now coming up to the
Yep.
final corner. What lap can he set? Got the very lime green helmet. Across the line he goes. Third, 127.2.
Second.
UK one and only looks like he's backed out of that. Zerba Unicorn goes even faster. 26.2. He's on the ball today. Well and truly. Zebex is pitting. Yep, Professor Rage is not on a fly yet. Johan's coming up to the line. What's he set? 126.7. He goes second. Will anybody get up to Unicorn's pace? That'll be the question of the day. He looks in impeccable form after his win last week. As we're still on board with fresh LP coming through the little tight S section there. You at the curb there, it will shoot you wide as Danny joins. That makes the lobby up to 16 now. Few drivers struggling to make the time, but
Well, it's going to be really enjoying now getting up to the first corner in this race.
it will be two very fast drivers. Ooh, at the back of the field. Fresh LP comes.
God, you need some sleep.
I do, mate.
Third sector, who was it?
Up to the last corner now is Johnny Bravo. Number 9. Nope, sorry, that's not Johnny Bravo. It's just it's the other Red Bull of fresh LP. Across the line he goes. What's he going to set? It's a 27 dead. Puts him in P5. He's beating his teammate.
Yeah, about 2 temps.
Apex is the next to go out after his little moment earlier in the session. And it'll be interesting what tyre strategies people use. I mean, we've only seen one person on the softs got into Q3 in GP2. I said I've not watched the GP1 race. I can't GP1.1 race. I can't comment on that. But there's a few that have got through here, so differing tyre strategies that I think will come into play. Very hard deg track this, especially with the rears. The rears will light up. Especially because there's a lot of places the curbs will just shoot you out.
Especially the curbs that Apex just one past now. They can
Yeah, there's a few around this track. I mean, obviously I remember myself only did 1 lap. This is like the 3rd race I've watched this week of Bahrain.
To be honest, this is actually my first race that I watched in Bahrain. I think I'm in sector 1. Don't know who.
Apex, yeah, very smooth through there. That's Top Gear say. Look at the slower it looks, the smoother it is.
Goes a little bit wide on the exit. But...
what can Apex do? He's 2nd in Q2. Can he get close to Unicorn? It's going to be close. 26.9. He's in the 26s. Very good lap from him. I think that's Phil comes out the pit there.
It's literally 3 temps between 4th and 7th. No, 4th and 8th. Actually, it's quite close, to be honest. Take those words back.
Lala comes round to set another lap. What time's he going to set in the McLaren? His teammate's in 2nd at the minute. Can he get close to him? He does. It's a 26.3. He's the only one that's got close to the Unicorn so far.
That is extremely quick.
The blistering lap from Cesaro. You know, he's one of the quickest in this division. And the shock for me is how low Phil is.
Yeah.
Practicing this track all week.
Must be a power. Well, must be something wrong with the car. I think the Haas this week has been.
Pressure rage, he improves. 126.7 does not move up a place though, but he does improve. Johnny Bravo now coming up to the tight left hander. Very smooth there. Gets the DRS open as soon as he can. Flies down the back straight now as we go on board with him. Still can't get used to the halo, even watching and racing to it. Just feel a bit in the way, but it also proved it has saved a couple of laughs already.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Right, it's all just gone across the line, he's starting his lap.
Johnny Bravo's coming up to the final corner.
Apex!
Retardant.
Wow.
He's hit a wall. Johnny Bravo improves, he's a 127 dead, he's not in the 126s yet, but he's close. Battle between the Red Bulls there, who's going to be fastest? Professor Ray just stopped on track. Zara, I think, doesn't think he's going to go faster. Unicorn, is he going to go faster? He does, he's 26 dead! What a lap time from Unicorn there. Absolute blistering lap. But it's a very fast circuit for him here. Johan, is he going to get up on his teammate? Oh! Professor Reyes didn't want to get out of the way of his teammate there. I think he's cost him a couple of attempts. Not helped his teammate out at all. He's retired on track. Please put that in the chat, Owen. I'll just jot that down. Johan comes up to the line. He's going to make another lap as well. He doesn't improve. He has got time to set another lap. It's Phil, looks like he's going to improve on his time. It's a 1:27.3 at the minute. Can he improve? He does. It's a 1:26.9. Jumps up to P5. Johnny Bravo now in the final corner. The line he comes. Is he going to improve? Can he get in the 1:26? He's now. He crosses the line. He can't. He does not improve. He's at his P8 for him at the minute. His teammate is on a lap. See what he can do. Everyone's still flying. Unicorn's backed off, but at the minute Unicorn looks to be pole. Cesala the only one close to him. Fresh LP, next person to cross the line. Can he beat his Red Bull teammate? Up to the line he comes. He's up, I think. Across the line he goes. He does. It's a 1:26.8. He's up into P6.
900 faster than Phil.
Yeah, Phil is still on the lap though. UK1 and only is sat in P10 at the minute. See what if
I think he's giving it all his. I think he's giving it all he's got because he's getting a bit of a flash red on his fuel.
Yep. It's DRS or the power. Unicorn improves, but he was invalidated. Phil crosses the line.
Here
Can he
comes
move up? Yes, he does. He is up to P6. It's 26.8. Yeah, when the last person, I don't think he improved. I don't think he did. He's still P4. But there it is. Then Unicorn, after his win at Australia, starts on pole. Here at the ooh.
Wake up, mate.
Sorry, apologise, guys. Would you be able to take a screenshot of that for me, please, Owen? As Unicorn gets pole on a 1:26 dead. Zala, the only one within 5 tenths of him in P2. Zebex gets P3, was very quiet. Johan is P4. So 2 McLarens in the top 4, not seen that for a very long time. Professor Rage and Phil round out row 3. Fresh LP is lined up alongside the Williams of Apex. And last season's GP2 champion Johnny Bravo gets P9 with UK1 and only struggling for pace in P10.
I think that Ferrari might be having a bit of an issue with his engine, or maybe he's just losing grip. We don't know.
Might be a performance from a few people. It looks like we're going to be starting it quarter 2. Let's see what tyre choices people are going on. A hell of a lot of softs. Will anyone jump onto the mediums? We will see. Oh.
There's only 5 people on supers.
Yeah, there's a few that got through. Obviously, the guys from 10th down, I don't think we'll start on them.
No.
But will anyone risk the mediums? They do go a hell of a long way, but are they fast enough to keep up with people? So at the minute we have, obviously on row 1, Urban Unicorn and F1 Cesala. Second row, Zebex and Johan, both on differing strategies. Both McLarens are on the softs to start with, whereas Urban is on the supers. Let's hope he can take them quite far in, otherwise he'll be struggling. I'm surprised Schumacher's not on the mediums, but the first person to swap onto the mediums is TRL Williams, starting from the back of the grid. Once again.
I'm just curious on McLaren's. Because they're both starting on softs, one of them's going to have to pit in early for the other one because they don't want to do a double stack, do they?
No, they don't.
So,
They'll have to keep it sorted somehow.
that also means for the Alfa Romeo Saubers as well, because they're both on softs, and I think that's only it, yeah.
Yeah, I say that all the guys from 10th down, from 11th down, are on the harder compounded tyre. They will be trying to go long into this race and make up as many frames as they can, as a few people found out yesterday. The undercut is extremely disgusting around here.
Alright, who's gonna get top 3? God. That's a good question. Top 3.
Yeah, who will get top 3? What are your predictions in there, Owen?
Considering Unicorn's pace is just getting better and better, I think he might be able. Well, I think he probably will keep first. But if Cesaro has a good start and also tries to keep up with him in the first couple of laps, he might have it. So I'm gonna go for Unicorn first, Cesaro second, and Johan third.
You think Johan's going to jump up? You think it's going to be quite similar to qualifying then? I think Cesaro might challenge Unicorn for the win here. Obviously both on very different strategies, but will they be able to?
That's what I meant. If Cesaro
make
has a
them
good,
count? I don't know.
yeah, that's what I said. If Cesaro has a good start and also tries to catch with Unicorn in the first couple of laps, he might be able to get first. But
Can't
we don't
write
know
out
what.
Zebex, so Zebex will be fast. Otherwise, it should be starting any time now.
Buckle
Yep, they're
yourself
all up,
in.
they're already
This is
up.
going to be a good race. Oh, this is going to be a good one.
Here we go then, on the grid for the formation now. Unicorn gets his away from Cesaro in second. Oh, someone's not pulled off, I think that's Apex.
Oh, he's pulled off now.
Late. He can't rejoin his position, he's got to stay where he is.
He must have gone back to the controller in the wrong time. Oh, that I forgot. That was formation.
So, we'll do a rundown of what tyres everybody's on. Urban Unicorn is first on the supers. Cesaro second on the softs. Zebex is on the supers. Johan and Professor Rage on the softs. Phil and Fresh on the supers. Apex and Johnny Bravo on softs. UK1 and only Wiggles on supers. To the Max is on softs. Bacon Yum on supers. IRL Schumacher, I did say would start on the medium compounded tyres. So Same with TRL Williams and Danny. I don't know what happened then. I think Abex rear-ended TRL Williams. Will not be happy about that.
Nope, I guess I'll write that one down. Well.
Yeah, just in case, please, Bill. So we'll see how people get on. Going up to the line now. So as I start forming up. Here they are on the front of the grid then. Sit on Zebex at the back then. See how everyone gets away.
Ooh. Bit of a sketchy
Good start from a
start.
few at the back. Zebex goes to the inside. Cesaro with a poor start. Ooh, what's that Toro Rosso doing?
Ooh.
What was that Toro Rosso doing there?
Was that a
Frankie
dive
McLaren's
bomb
fighting each other, but the
Looks
Browns go
like
side by
Bacon Room
side.
did a little down
Dylan
bomb.
and Cesaro. Oh, they've torched. Is it going to let Zebex in? It's not. Cesaro gets pushed out wide. Oh, they've both gone wide.
Oh, Cesaro's gone down by 3 places.
The Bacon Room's up 7, but I presume that's because he dived down the inside of everybody. I'm not happy with that, personally. We'll be having words with him.
Like that
It wasn't nice to watch. But Zip. Safety car.
Oh, safety car. What happened? Who crashed?
I don't know who crashed, but that might save a few people.
I think it's between Jeremy and...
I don't know, buddy, but there must be a lot of debris somewhere.
What's been from the first corner?
And it must have been who's going to be the first to get to pit. The Unicorn's pitted. He's in. Gonna put on. Race leader Phil's in as well. Yeah, everyone else below is coming in. And onto the softs. Very early starts from people here.
Yeah, because I just had a little, like, glance at the first corner. Just noticed that Bacon Room.
Danny's been stopped by to the max. Yeah, look, the teammate. To the max having a wing change. Oh no, that's held Danny up so much, but safety car will help him get back onto the bike. Danny's having a wing change as well. Both Saubers are having a wing change.
This is possibly like one of the most randomest starts to a race. This happened in like real life. Everybody's
sure what caused the safety car, but at the minute, Zebex is leading the way. He's up 2 places, same as Johan. Professor Rage is up 2 as well. Zala's down 2 from second on the grid to 4th after having a little bit of a tangle with his teammate. The Bacon Yum is up 8. Fresh LP is still side by side with his teammate in 6th and 7th. Vera Williams is up 7 to 8th. Schumacher, I think, will follow Williams through on mediums. Unicorn is down into 10th now, filling 11th. UK1 and only 12th. Apex is 13th. Wiggle 14th to the max. And Danny at the back of the grid, but they will be able to catch up.
What? Unicorn? At one point
He pitted.
First. Oh. Why did he have to be? I thought... No.
the safety car is going to be out a good couple of laps, which will save some people's tyres, I think, and keep them in the optimal range. It's still good and Brundle here. Don't know what happened on the first corner. Not too sure. Was that a penalty from somebody?
I believe that was a penalty for...
Wait,
That
is
was
Professor
for
Ranger
Wood-
left? Or is he on pause?
let me check. He's ghosting. But don't know if he's left in session.
Send him an invite because he shouldn't be paused if he is.
It's
Whoa,
invite.
what's Matt? What?
What did the
Why
Max
should
just
the
do
match a
then?
penalty? You need to record that. Safety car, I think it's glitching out. I don't think it is glitching out, but we'll see. On board with Johan now. See if it's coming in this lap. Presume it was either this lap or next. All the lights go out so as soon as he crosses the sector. They're out.
Safety car's in this lap and Professor Rage is back in.
Zebex, very good here. Backing up the pack.
Unicorn
Oh,
will
what's
stop.
happening here? Guys, you
Why is
should
it
know
always
by
on?
now.
Sorry.
Is it
They're
connection
getting
issues or
impatient.
what?
No, I think they're just getting
But no,
impatient.
Zebex is doing the right thing. People need to be aware of that.
Well, that's a little bit of a lag then.
He goes.
Sorry.
He's gone. He's on board with Cesaro, who's jumped Professor Rage already. DRS is enabled. It's coming in the back straight. They will not have it on the back straight. But there's a
Bacon's
few.
gone. Bacon's on the inside of Professor. And it looks to be overtake. Yep, nice
There's a few
overtake from
guys.
Bacon.
Unicorn looks like he's gone down the inside of of Schumacher. He has done. Good overtake there. Cesaro's got past his teammate there by the looks of it. Yep, great move there. He's going to hunt down Zebex. Bacon Yum's right on the back of Johan now. Two McLaren teammates
Phil
doing
has
well.
overtook. Phil has overtook Riggles and he's on the verge of overtaking Apex.
Yeah, there's a big battle back here as Urban goes side by side with, with Unicorn. With Urban is
Fresh
Unicorn.
goes a little bit wide on the entry.
Yeah, that saved Williams a little bit there. Here we go up to the final sector now. Unicorn still on the back of TRL Williams.
Oh, Bacon! Oh, wow!
What was that?
I think he spun out. Looked like he spun.
Well, on my
Little
screen
bit.
there was just little bits of debris flying about all over the place. So that's not another safety car.
No, I think he spun. As either that, he couldn't hit the touched the curb a little bit
I don't
and
know, but Cesaro
lost the
says the
car
fastest lap.
because
Rochelle P
over the
looks to be
week
going onto the back of.
I'm gonna say over the week there's that corner that one
Write that down, please. Owen, he's left straight away. Professor Rage is being very tight with Fresh LP here. Urban has got past TRL Williams, we did miss that. Oh, they're going 3 wide there. Schumacher's had to go off the track to overtake there to avoid the back of your Wiggles. He will not be happy with that.
Schumacher with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings for some reason.
I think he let Max through there. He's trying to close the gap to the leader here as there's about 5 cars down the back straight now, all within the RS range of everybody.
It's like, it's literally a big pack from 5th to, well, 5th downwards.
Yeah, there is. It's very close to everybody. I think UK won an only at the moment because he's 30 seconds off the car in front.
Seems like Professor Rage is having a bit of an issue because his car is a little bit slower than usual. But Unicorn is literally behind Rush's gear
Unicorn is
and
going
going
to
down straight.
lose the latest on the brakes as he goes 3 wide between GRL Williams, Johnny Bravo and Apex. Apex backs out of it,
Unicorn
but
did a
good defending there from everybody.
really good fresh and
Unicorn gets through. Good overtake from Unicorn, trying to work his way back up the field. Obviously, he's the only one that's the highest up that's made a stop.
Oh, Apex overtook Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, I think Johnny had a bad exit there, but they are sort of by side again. Apex has gone off the track. I don't know if he's fair there. Whoa, he squeaked. Whoa!
Wiggles!
Kind of Rosberg him then.
And Wiggles goes between them.
That's me. Oh!
Bless you. Oh!
Apex is struggling, he keeps going off the track. Wiggles now tries to get past him. Cannot.
It's Phil and Johnny Bravo down.
Why has Apex done that?
I'm writing that down.
Oh, yeah, Wiggles has lost it. Oh! He rejoins, but he couldn't have done anything else about rejoining, but luckily there's no other cars in the way. Yeah, write that down, because that was blatant. Right, thank you, buddy.
Apex purposely.
He's left straight away.
No, if that was on the 2017 game, it would have been a straight safety car.
Yeah, it would have been, but luckily I think they've sorted that to the max. He's right on the back of Schumacher now. The field starts to spread out though, but what? Wait! Has Cesaro got into first?
Ooh,
The max has gone off. He's got wing damage.
The max has gone.
He's completely cut that corner as well.
Yeah, but he had wing damage, so he couldn't turn. Like his wing's completely off, so he can't turn anymore.
He should be cutting that corner though, Owen. But he's got a penalty for it, so.
Okay. Oh, Schumacher took Wiggles. It's a little mini battle between them. Number 4 between.
To keep their mediums in fighting. Looks like it's going to be a McLaren 1-2. Yeah, one's going to try and get past Zebex, and with Unicorn closing the gap just behind him now after pitting. He made the best call there. It's down the inside goes Johan.
Johan's.
Oh, it's not. Zebex has kept the position. It's a great battle between these two. Johan Wiggles jumps into the pit now. Johan going to make the move out. He stays behind. But this is only helping Cesar's teammate here. Cesar's teammate here.
Team Max has got a fast stop. Well,
He's got another one for speeding in the pit lane.
Guess he's not happy then.
No, he won't be. As we ride on board with battle for second now.
I'm on board for battle for 5th between, well, Professor and Fresh.
Go then, Johan. Fighting with Zebex still. The Unicorns took a second out of him in one lap.
Stop yawning, you're gonna make me yawn, woman.
Yeah, I apologise. Whoa! Got a bit of DRS wide open, look. Yeah, he's gone past. Gonna go past him into the first corner. Can he get him into
Pressure's
braking
looking
now?
to overtake.
Z-Bex is gonna go around the
Pressure's
outside again. No, he
looking.
isn't.
Ooh.
He's got the job done. Fresh LP and Professor Rage go side by side. Whoa! Professor Rage is running
Looks a
wild
little bit
there.
of a push. Looks like he pushed a little bit.
Good driving from Fresh LP there. Give him enough space so they didn't touch and spin each other. Very easy to do that. It is very easy to just catch someone's rear wheel after they go past you in the second turn.
Yeah.
20 laps to go. Cesaro is leading the way with his McLaren teammate in second behind him. Zebex is dropping off the pace now in third with Urban Unicorn, who has pitted in P4. Professor Rage is up to P5. Fresh LP still battling in sixth. GRL Williams from the back of the field is in seventh. Phil is up to eighth. Johnny Bravo ninth. Schumacher still holding there in 10th. Annie is 11th. Yahwiggles 12th. UK One and Only is in 13th with to the max right down at the back now in 14th. Professor Rage and Fresh LP still battling here.
Oh, it looks like there's going to be a three-way battle for 7th between Williams, Phil and Bravo. I'm going to be on board with Phil for this one. And Seabex has pitched in.
Laps to go. Fresh LP is pitted with so is Zebex. Both onto the Zebex on softs. Fresh LP's on these mediums. I think he'll be going to the end on them. Johan is closing the gap on his teammate. Gonzalez must be struggling on them tyres.
Well,
These guys need to. Yes, Gonzalez coming in this lap. I don't know.
How was Cesaro and let his teammate go past because it looks like Johan's got.
I think we might be pitting this lap though. He pits this lap, puts the mediums on. But then Urban will still have to pit once more. He'll be on the faster tyres, so I don't know what Cesaro's play is here.
Nope.
Yeah, Cesaro's in.
1 minute then, I thought they both were going in.
Well, Williams is into P4. Good move on Professor Rage. Goes defensive early. He's got DRS, but Professor Rage hasn't. Phil's just behind him. He's got the triple DRS, the triple toe.
Yeah, boys.
Look on the inside of his teammate. I think the torch.
And Phil overtakes his teammate.
Move around the outside. Please record that because that was a great overtake.
Yep.
Yeah. I've seen he could overtake his own like he did the other week. Record him. Schumacher's right in the back of Danny.
Wiggles with a fast lap. Oh, Schumacher's catching up on Danny.
Schumacher's still battling with Danny here for P7.
But here is a big battle for third between Williams, Phil, Professor and Bravo. One mistake from either of these four and it could ruin their race.
The leader pits.
Yeah. Yep. But will he be in front? Yeah, he'll be in front of his teammate.
Who's it? Cesaro looks like he's going to jump him. Yep, Cesaro jumped him. Different strategies. Cesaro's on soft, he's going for the 2 stop. No one's on the mediums, going to the end.
I will say one thing, Williams has gone from 15th to 2nd on those mediums, so it's quite
Very well, he's
impressive.
not pitted yet. Him, Professor Reyes, Johnny Bravo, and Schumacher, the only ones that haven't pitted yet. Having a good race.
Seems like those tyres for Mansfield are losing a little bit of grip because he went a little bit wide well, out of the exit of the first DRS zone. Second or sector 1. Look at the little spin out. I'm not sure. Oh, Dylan Max has retired.
He's had a bad race, hasn't he? So he's left he's just retired from session. Did he do it on the pit or in the track? Johnny Bravo and Professor Reyes going to the pit at the same time.
That's why I'm looking at Unicorn just to check if it was on track or in the pits.
Yes, but I'll have to see. I'll go back on the stream and have a look. See if it come up with. Well, there's no yellow flag, so we didn't crash. Oh. Only battle at the minute is Schumacher and Danny. 2 guys yet to pit, and that is Schumacher and TRL Williams. Great battles here.
And the only 2 people that actually pitted in twice are both UK Wiggles. So.
Yeah, they're struggling at the back there. They better have pitted on the safety car. And after that as well.
I'm on board with Zebex and yeah, I'm on board with
Unicorn's
Zebex.
in.
Looks like
Unicorn's in. Let's see what his tyre's going to go on to.
goes on to the
Unicorn.
mediums.
Unicorn's out. That was a bit of a glitch then. I didn't think he'd come on that. He's on to the mediums. That's a bold call there.
I think I had the same glitch as you when the car just looks like it's going in and then doesn't do anything.
He's winning this race. Have to be on the back row of the grid. Schumacher is going side by side with Danny, both on mediums. Oh, they've touched.
Was it like intentional or was it?
No, I think it was just a little bump, but Cesaro's on the back of this battle now. Now Wiggles is on the back of third after Phil's pitted as well.
I'll say there's 3 people that are not on mediums. There's Cesaro, Wiggles and Professor Rage. Well, Professor Rage is on supers. So he's probably going for a ballsy 2-stop. He will be able to well, I don't think those supers are going to last until the end of the race. That's what this is on the back of Schumacher. Going down Main Street.
This is a done deal from Cesaro, look. He's on the fresher tyres.
But it also looks like Danny...
Cesaro's going to do a double overtake. Once again he gets a double overtake, please record that. He got GP1's overtaken. That GP1's overtaken the season last year for his double overtake on Hungary, he's done it again. Absolute cracking overtake that was. Schumacher gets past.
It seems like
overtake as well.
no. It seems like Danny's losing grip in his mediums. Because he looks really
Schumacher's
slow
had his
down.
tyres on a lot longer.
Yeah,
Schumacher and Trevor Williams have had their mediums on 14 laps. Danny's had his on 13, so it should be a little bit fresher.
So though is be on fresher time, but it looks like he's pushing a bit too aggressively.
Yeah, it might be.
On board with Williams, who's in first, and it looks like he's gonna be staying out for another lap. Okay. I love that.
And he's still sticking to the back of. Oh, Zebex and Johan have gone side by side. He defends well, Johan, but Zebex has got the fresher tyres and the pace to get down the inside. Johan's fighting him though.
Oh, Professor and Wiggles are
close to touching there. Very good racing by the pair of them. But Phil's found his feet on them mediums quite quickly, pulled away from Wiggles. And got him safe. Zebex and Johan are still fighting it out.
Oh, Wiggles went a little bit wide. And Professor did a pretty decent overtake. But now it's him between, now it's the two teammates of Professor and it's Phil. And you would reckon that it's Phil, knowing that Professor's on faster tyre, would let his own teammate go past.
I don't know. They're still fighting for points at the end of the day.
They're both, they're still good.
There's a few cars in front that I haven't pitted yet.
Yeah, Williams and Schumacher have both still been on those tyres for 16 laps.
Zebex has finally got Johan, I think, is he? Gonna defend. Johan's gonna get the run up on him. But he's got the slipstream, he's gonna go down the inside. Left him space, so he's hit the curb and it spun him a little bit, but Zebex gets through. An unfair racing there as Danny still sticks onto the back of Schumacher.
I think Williams might have to pit in soon because the gap between him and Cesar has been cut down to 2.5 seconds. And I think the same thing might have to be for Schumacher because Danny's slowly catching up to him.
Johnny Bravo's on the back of your Wiggles now.
The Professor's on the back of it's Phil.
He let his teammate through there. I don't think Professor Rage will be able to keep them tyres lasting another 12 laps.
Williams has pitted
Williams
in. I think Schumacher's staying out. But it's a risky move because now Danny's also catching.
He's on softs.
Yep, he's on softs.
Williams now is going to come out. I think he's going to come out in front of just behind the Haas battle.
I think he's going to be just behind, but is he going to be in front of Schumacher? Not Schumacher, Bravo, and he's actually
behind Wiggles.
Behind his teammate.
Johnny, who's that that's just joined?
I don't know. I've never heard of him.
Not racing for us. Left anyway, so. We'll still on the back of Johnny Bravo. Oh! Williams nearly loses it on the sauce already. Oh, big battle now
Yeah.
for P2. Schumacher, Danny,
Oh,
Zeebeck,
bravo! Bravo! Don't know why I wouldn't mind like that, then, man. Realising my game's lagging on me a little bit, so. Dang.
Had to jump down there thinking something happened.
Yeah, I swear my game thought, oh, bro, let's have Bravo like spin off and then come back on that. Nope, haven't spin off. But there's a
So
huge
got
battle for
Danny
third.
second.
Yeah, it's a three-way.
Schumacher's coming in.
Oh, and so is Seabex.
No, he's not. He was getting the toe.
Realising I was on the one guy. Never mind. God, I need to get myself back into this. It's surprising those mediums hasn't popped yet on Danny.
Obviously, I think he's going to come out. Is Schumacher going to beat Williams? Is? No, he's not. Get a battle for P. Oh, Danny's gone back to P4 now. I think he needs to get off there. I think he's trying to push him for supers.
Yeah, but is it a risk though? Because
His tyres are going because he's just lost the back end of it.
I'm gonna on board with Johan as he's catching up to Zeebex.
Has Cesaro got to pit again, or is he going to make them last? 10 laps to go, or 9 laps when he crosses the line.
Oh. Professor Rage has gone wide.
Rejoin the track safely. Johnny Bravo is just behind him there. Danny's in, so everyone's going to move up in place again.
I think he lost a little bit of front.
Back up to P4.
I think he lost a little bit of front wing. And he looks like he also nearly took out Bravo as well as he's gone into the pits. But I don't know because my game's stupid and it lags.
Little battle going on for P2 now. And Johan make it a McLaren 1-2.
That'd be a really good result for
Bravo's on the back of Williams.
Say that
very well to one stop round here.
That would be a really good result for McLaren to get 1-2.
Be a really good result for him at the 1-3. Unicorn off the podium after how good his race was.
I think that safety car at the start might have helped him. Well, might have helped both McLarens. Was Evex is gone in?
Oh, Cesaro. Oh, Professor Reggie spun out. Unicorn's back into P2.
I think he's losing in the back. But UK1 had to give up that position again because it was illegal overtake.
He's got to have gone on to supers now. Yes, Cesaro's on supers. No Zeebex, he should be fucking flying in this. Cesaro's down in P5, Phil's up to P4. After lap 21, I presume everybody else will not be pitting. Johan is leading the way in the McLaren with Urban Unicorn just behind him. Fresh LP is in third, with Phil gunning him down in P4. Cesaro on fresh supers is in P5, with Williams in P6 on fresh softs. Johnny Bravo is up 7th, with Zeebex 8th. Harold Schumacher is 9th, and it is 10th. Joe Wiggles is 11th. UK1 only 12th. Professor Rage is just retired from the session, and we have also lost to the max Apex Oats and the Bacon Yum from this session.
But was that like crash out or was that
I don't
just
know, mate.
giving
It didn't
up?
come up saying he was in the pit, so I presume he's just retired on track. I don't know.
Hmm, trying to figure out where he is. If I'm on
Just some
board.
one of the streamers has got to keep an eye on. But we'll go back through streams to just write it down and see what if he was in the pit or what.
I'm gonna put down like tire
Oh,
on
well, it looks
track
like he's gonna get.
question mark.
Yeah, there's a bit of damage on the track on the start finish straight there. Zala goes down the inside of Phil. Good overtake there from him.
Wiggles with the time penalty.
Zala's gonna be gunning. How much time has he got to get till he gets the leader? He's only 11
Another
seconds off the leader.
Yeah, and he's
Mate,
swooped up
he's
to
got
third.
whoa,
Whoa.
very good
Yeah,
overtake
swooped
on
up to
fresh LP then.
I
Well,
am
Wiggles retired in pit,
watching.
so yeah, he got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit, so he definitely went into the pit. Don't worry about that. At least he retired on track, but he was gonna get a point anyway.
I just did a clip on Cesar's 2 overtakes on Phil and Fresh.
Yeah, I have to clip everything, but yeah. So Cesar now gonna start hunting down Urban Unicorn, as Urban Unicorn is hunting down his teammate. Someone's gone off.
I believe there was no one,
Nobody.
because there's just nobody.
And Phil get up to P4 now.
Cesar did the fastest lap of 129.1.
Yeah, you can kind of expect it to keep tumbling because the Apex is on fast on the supers as well. Stay on board with Phil as he gets close to fresh LP.
Phil
One
has
mistake
a
though,
full.
if one mistake from these two will bring GRL Williams back into play.
But Phil is on a full lap pressure higher than Fresh. That made no sense, but go with it.
I understood what he meant, buddy, don't worry. Lawler's already took a second out of, or second more than a second out of Urban.
Yeah, and
He's
Urban's
gonna catch
closing
him.
the gap between him and yeah.
Not as quick as
Unicorn
Cesar's catching. It's gonna be close for a McLaren 1-2.
Unicorn needs to not make a mistake. Bravo. Johnny Bravo overtakes CX.
All the fill in a minute as he's still trying to get past fresh LP. Needs to get past him soon because TRO Williams is on fresher tyres. Fresher, faster tyres, so he's gaining, he's nearly 1 second. So it looks like he's going to get this done before thingy. Yeah, Fresh doesn't really defend.
No.
Breaking's only come, Phil comes back across the track. Yeah, it makes the corner very nicely there.
Nice overtake.
Up to P4 then. Very
Unicorn
from
is
him
2
there.
seconds behind Johan and Zara is 6.6 seconds behind Unicorn.
I think in a
Gonna be
driver of the day.
really. This is gonna be close. This is for general day. This is a tough. Like
Tough call, yeah. Professor Ray just left the session yet. He left it a couple of laps, so that's fine.
this is
Taylor
really
Williams
close.
lost the back end there. Don't
This is
think
actually quite.
Lala's gonna catch one, but he might catch Unicorn.
Hmm.
Williams right on the fresh LP now.
Need to think of a candidate for driver of the day.
No, Williams got it last week, but it's hard to look past him. I think you've got to look at Johan. His strategy's put him up from 4th to 1st at the minute. As it's past fresh LPs as he's losing places. Bex and Johnny Bradford behind the fighting as well. Be hard for keep Bex behind on the supers. Off he goes. Good overtake there. Gets a penalty.
Right,
I think Johan's just trying to keep the gap at a steady rate of pace, so Williams is catching Phil now.
Well, Cezanne has this lap and the last 3 laps. He's got like 4 laps to cut a 5.2 second gap. And there's no supers. It is possible to do, but
it is incredibly possible.
But with Unicorns closing that gap between him and Johan, it's going to be quite tough. Williams has actually had a pretty decent race, gone up from 15th, for basically from back of the pack, up to 5th.
Yeah, back row on two. This lap's going to get he's 1 behind. I don't think Cesara's catching. Got too much out of his tyres. It's closing, but it's not coming down as much as he'd like it to.
Because of the session, but he kept it well. Unicorn is under a second. Yep. Unicorn's under a second, and Williams is closing up against Phil. So he's got to be careful because he's got to force India right up his backside. It's mediums versus softs.
What Cesaro needs is his teammate to have a massive battle with Unicorn to the point that it slows them both down.
But the pace that Unicorn
looks like he's on fire again, look. What Johan was pitting, he's gone defensive very early. He can make a couple of moves. He's made his defensive move look to the racing line.
Unicorn's done it.
And the inside goes Unicorn.
Oh.
Johan's still there. Though. He's pushed him wide. He's got the drive to go by side. I think Unicorn's going to get him on the braking. Or is he?
Yeah, Unicorn's got it.
Unicorn now. Very good overtake. Another pair of them. Looks like he's going to get his second win in a row. He's still battling with Phil.
I think my prediction was correct, just the McLarens are in the wrong place. Well, yeah.
GRL Williams get up another place to P4 with 2 laps to go. Cesara's supers I think he's took too much out of him. Just settling in for P3. Johan's not giving up this win at the minute. Oh, he's sticking with that corner. It's gonna cost him. Fresh up, he's gonna lose another place. Bex goes down the inside.
So, who are we gonna give driver of the day to?
I don't know. it's hard to. I think if Phil can keep.
If Phil can keep Williams behind, then either way, Williams had a pretty good race this race. So
Schumacher's also on a race. He had that
yeah.
battle for P2 with Danny.
Mm. Well, considering her like first 3 laps with safety car and Unicorn had to pit in.
After he just pitted in through strategy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which just put him on fresher tyres at the end of the session.
Yeah.
But will penalties always to play?
I really want to give it to Williams for Unicorn's determination and passion to go from, I believe it was like 1st to 10th due to safety car and pitted, all the way up to 1st.
Leave it down to you then, buddy.
Yeah.
Still trying to fight for still on the final lap.
If Williams can overtake Phil and...
Got him, he's down the inside. Another touch
I mean,
wheels.
you need to stop doing that. You need to stop.
Just jinxed your friend there.
Damn it. Nah. Phil will be happy
Will
with
overtake on
5th,
Phil.
to be honest. It's still points. 10 points is better than...
Upper place.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to give it to
Williams.
Williams because of his fucking...
Some good overtakes, but
He had some good overtakes. He had some pretty decent battles in the middle of the pack. So...
he did.
Plus coming
He
from...
was leading the race as well.
Yeah, and plus coming from 15th all the way up to 4th.
Unicorn comes up to the last corner there to win the second race on the bounce. Across the line it goes. Win.
Oh, sorry, outside one, outside two. Oh, fresh.
Fresh up, he's crashed on track as well, he will still get points. Johan's won the race. Unicorn had a penalty.
What?
Johan won the race because Unicorn had a penalty.
But the penalty never popped up on screen, that's the thing. I didn't even
Might
know
have
he
done
had a
early on.
penalty.
Done early on. And UK one and only. Oh, he's lost it home. Fresh will still get points. Just write down Fresh. Fresh retired, lap 29. Johan wins the race by Urban Unicorn. Charlotte, so it is a Williams McLaren 1-3.
What
You'd be able
an
to do the
entertaining...
interviews for me, please, Owen.
Yeah, I
Hey,
get
buddy.
it. Yeah.
Just ask him how the race went. And would you be able to take a clip of the
Clip of the
penalties,
thing,
please?
got it.
Right.
Clip of the standing without penalties, got it. One's up, one's up. No, I don't care about my XP reward. Go away. There you go.
Part them all. There we go. Johan Williams does get driver.
Yeah, after going from 15th up to 4th. Pretty decent. There we go. It should be.
Got his 3 seconds on lap 16. There we go. That's the top 3 in. Would you like to have, I don't know if Johan and Urban, have you got mics? No, they haven't got mics. Just send us a message in the party, just saying how your race went, and Owen will read it out.
I think Johan had the mic.
in though, so you'll have to start with P3, then Owen, and read out Johan and Urban's response. So be right back.
Okay, I'll do it. Well, that was a pretty decent race to us. Who to do first? Right. Right, who's got mics and who doesn't? Oh.
that it then? Owen, have you done the interviews? Owen, are you there? Presume he has. So, yep. Thank you to everyone that was here watching the stream, and that will watch it in the future. Good race. Well done to the top three. Unfortunately, Unicorn missed out on his second win in a row. But congratulations to everybody. I will see you all next week at China. Bye bye for now.